My thanks for recovering the holocrons from that bounty hunter. It's unfortunate we had to let her go free, but preserving this ancient Jedi wisdom had to take priority. Speaking of, what should I do? A holocron could really come in useful at a time like this. Seed? On the planet Blahu?
So our thief has left Coruscant. You must hurry after her. That's every holocron accounted for. Hurry back here so that I can store them safely.
The holocrons contain vast amounts of wisdom amassed by countless generations of Jedi. It's imperative that we get them back, lest the knowledge be lost forever.
The holocrons have a distinct glint to them, so you should be able to notice them as you fly around. Stick loosely to the paths between planets, and you should find them. We cannot afford to lose the knowledge contained on those holocrons. As much as it pains me, we must agree to her terms so you can recover them. Yes, that's a holocron. Now, to just find the others.
You'll help me look for the holocrons? How very noble of you. After all these years, I've still got it. I actually used to teach younglings how to do this. I have seen this featured many times in the archives. Impossible. I haven't seen anything in the archives on this. It's always a pleasure. I've trained younglings with better manners than you. Let us create history that will be treasured in the archives for centuries. Respectfully, I have to pass on this one. The archives should take care of themselves. The Force is always there when I need it. This is almost better than a marathon of holocrons on Obi-Wan Kenobi's beard grooming tips. You shall be nothing more than a holocron entry titled, "No Good Bantha Brain." Ah, yes, Master Yoda, a peaceful, diplomatic soul, chose to use words with Bogwings and came in last for it. Be careful with those. But neither of them could be Ki-Adi-Mundi, who just missed out on first because the judge failed to count the Bogwings that nested on his head. Dooku came in first place, though he did so by cheating. No surprises there. Obi-Wan managed to surpass his own master, Qui-Gon Jinn. Greetings, friend. Do you come seeking knowledge of the wider galaxy? Master Yoda spent most of his time negotiating with the Bogwings, but failed to catch a single one, so he came in dead last. Perhaps you wish to hear a story of the Jedi trial. The rounding of the Bogwings was so competitive that they commemorated it with paintings and busts around the archives. As I recall, Qui-Gon Jinn, when catching Bogwings, you should say that the fourth was with him. It gets awful lonely in these archives. That's Ki-Adi-Mundi, of course. An average Bogwing catcher with an above-average head. That's Dooku. Just because he was the best Bogwing catcher doesn't mean he was well-liked. We really ought to take that down now. That's Mace Windu, named after the weapon he used to catch his only Bogwing. A window. I may need to cross-reference that. That's the tale. Let me know if you'd like to hear it again. What do you think you're doing? Which was a relief to Mace Windu, who only managed to catch one, and that was only because it flew into a window. Oh, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi, a handsome young man. He was a little too smug about beating Master Qui-Gon in the rounding of the Bogwings. Who knew that the archives held such a secret? I shall make sure to rearrange the furniture everywhere I go from now on. Are you having trouble finding our thief's next location? The place's name may have been misheard. What places do you know that sound similar? If you require assistance with the archives, I'm afraid it'll have to wait. I'm currently dealing with a crisis. Someone has broken into the vault and stolen our precious holocrons. I'm dreadfully sorry, but my situation is so dire that I can only rely on a bounty hunter to help me. Just saying it out loud disturbs me, but yes, things are that dire.
I'm sorry, but it appears your hunt is still not over. Take to your ship and search the systems the hunter mentioned for the holocrons. It appears that our thief has moved on yet again. But I've no record of the location that person mentioned in the records. And if it's not in our records, perhaps Perhaps she simply misheard.
I would start by asking around the temple. Find out if anyone saw anything. No doubt this is the work of a highly skilled bounty hunter. But even the best of them leave clues. Let's see. How to build your own lightsaber. Yoda's top 10 force powers. Number 5 will shock you. Obi-Wan's guide to snappy one-liners. Yes, it all appears intact.